For this, Inspire Jamaica witnessed the psychological and emotional evidence after a weeping 11-year-old girl you met a few weeks ago undergoes surgery to correct curvature of the spine.
Reach out and touch somebody's hand. Make this world a better place if you can.
You could easily call this Ajane Parchment's "I've Got This" dance. Her words in action as she gleefully shuffles away on the ward days after finally undergoing a major surgical procedure.
Ajane did the surgery on the 20th of November. It was a lot of mixed feelings. Going into the surgery, she cried as I guess she was scared.
Add to her fear, her period of waiting had triggered much disquiet in the medical field, with claims and counterclaims as to why there was a delay, despite willing and capable hands to address this case of scoliosis. There was intervention though, and she ended up at the University Hospital of the West Indies in collaboration with a specialist from Canada.
She did the surgery. It went for a few hours, about 9 to 10 hours thereabout, or probably more. While waiting, I was scared, I was happy, it was just a lot of mixed feelings. She came out, the doctors told me that she was awake and she was moving all her limbs. When I went to see her in the ICU, she was attached to a lot of different machines and everything, but everything was okay. She came out of the ICU the next day. They wanted to get her out of bed, but she was grumpy. She was in pain. She didn't want to do anything. She was also frustrated to the point where she said that she wanted to take the rods out her spine. She started walking 2 days afterwards with the help of the physiotherapist. She did physio there. About the third to fourth day, she was walking by herself. She was limping a little, but you know that it is expected.
Today, she stands literally toe-to-toe, eyeing her mother, who is 5 feet 8 inches tall. It's as if she has crawled out of a cocoon, although straightened by pins. She's beaming with lots of confidence, happy to be surrounded by her family, whose love helps to cushion her discomfort.
We are not home. She still feels a little pain every now and then, but it's mostly when the time is like cold. Otherwise from that, she's okay. The scar is healing nicely. She's even dancing, so you can see that there is she is moving along. She's actually on her way to recovery. We're getting her to study and so on. She still feels a little self-conscious, but her spine is actually straight. And she is actually on her way to recovery. So everything is good. The doctors have been great. The nurses have been great.
In the meantime, Ajane has been granted a 3-month stay from school to heal and continue her checkups.
For persons with scoliosis, honestly, it's not the end of the road. Surgery is not the worst. It is pretty scary, yes, but it works out. It works out, and I would suggest that if you can get to do the surgery, you do the surgery, because it actually does work out. It doesn't stop you having or doing the surgery. It doesn't stop you from living a normal life, because once the surgery is done and you bounce back, things actually go back to normal, with some limitations maybe, but things does go back to normal.
A big thank you to all who made this possible. And best regards, Ajane, as we continue to inspire Jamaica.
Reach out and touch somebody's hand. Make this world a better place.